How seriously should we be taking this language? And what does it signal about a possible shift in strategy? President Donald Trump says the United States will strike inside Venezuela, quote, very soon. He made the statement while speaking to members of the US military on a Thanksgiving phone call. Have a listen.
And in recent weeks, you've been working to deter Venezuelan drug traffickers, of which there are many. Of course, there aren't too many coming in by sea anymore, if you probably noticed that. We'll be starting to stop them by land also. The land is easier, but that's going to start very soon. We warn them, stop sending poison to our country.
The US has killed more than 80 people in strikes on alleged drug trafficking boats in the Caribbean. The administration has offered no proof that the vessels were actually carrying drugs. Alejandro Velasco is a historian and associate professor at NYU. He's joining us from Amherst, Massachusetts. Thank you so much for being here. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for being here. Let's get into this. President Trump says the US is preparing to stop Venezuelan drug traffickers by land very soon. How seriously should we be taking this language? And what does it signal about a possible shift in strategy?
That's a great question. The reality is that over the past 2 weeks, what we've seen is very contradictory discourse coming out of the White House and, in fact, other members of the administration. We have some hawkish elements every day seeming to either leak or directly state that they seek greater intervention in Venezuela directly. And of course, we just had the recent naming designation of the so-called Cartel de los Soles as another escalation into that end. On the other hand, Trump has also said that he's not really interested in necessarily in intervention. He wants to talk with Maduro. Maybe there's room for negotiation. So, right now, this all seems like a part of a larger psychological operations game or warfare to see if Maduro breaks.